Welcome to a video. This video is for June 14th on a Sunday. Happy prep day, everybody. I hope y'all will have a great day. As for me, it is on June 13th on a Saturday, and the current time is 5:36, which is 5:36 a.m. in the morning. I'm not sure what happened to my voice, but one thing I could say is I've been screaming and yelling at the Father of Heaven for many things, and I could tell my video yesterday, I'm not going to be happy about it. I'm not handling things the way I thought I would. And I'm going to try to be better. In a way, I was reflecting, if I'm ending the chapter, do I want it to end it that way? And why do I say this is when I was in the saga with the tooth, that story, when it ended in peace. So if I want to end the journey with the BP location, perhaps if it's in the greater grace of the Father of Heaven to end the gig economy, the Uber Eats, then I should end it in peace. Maybe that's why, for some strange reason, I was drawn to go back up there. Because I also remembered the question was that the Spirit asked me, where do you find peace? In the location where you go to. And unfortunately, it's not to the normal places where I go to before, because as I mentioned, those people who live in their vehicles, they ruin it for others. They just trash up the place, and instead of using that place as a sleeping spot, they stay there the whole day. And that makes it obvious to not just only the neighborhood, but also people, business areas, or people who walk around, who travel by the area. When they see that, they're not going to be happy. And when they're not going to be happy, of course, they're going to call the authorities or hire securities, or worse, damage the vehicles. And they could damage those that are innocent, that are just starting out, don't know what's happening, and for that to happen, that's going to be really bad. And of course, it's going to be by those who ruin it for others. Anyways, I'm going to try to keep it positive, keep it light. Yesterday, I mentioned work. I did 2 deliveries. And I do want to say kindness matters. Even when we're having a rough day, don't spread the negative energy. So I'm grateful for the 2 customers I had. One of them were really happy when I just said, enjoy your meal. I hope you have a great day. And she tipped extra. I think what was supposed to be $12, she tipped the extra $2, and it came out to be $16. So I'm very grateful. Any little money increase, I'm very grateful for it, because there are some that would tip 25 cents or more. Just small little kindness, words of positivity will bring back, yeah, it may seem small, but still, I'm still grateful, because who knows what whoever is going through, when they're happy, they give. It's just, I'm grateful for that. Well, the other thing that was terrible was, let me show it. This guy, he used to be up here, but guess what? The bottle was upside down in the front seat, and it poured all over the place, and I was screaming, oh man. I was screaming and yelling and cussing, I think probably at the Father of Heaven. And I was going all out because the whole entire passenger side was sticky. Not only that, I'm so traumatized by honey. It's like everything I touch, it feels like it's sticky. And I've been wiping things down non-stop. I think that's going to be my last time getting honey. I don't know why. I've been wiping this thing down so many times. I don't understand why it's still sticky. And I lost hours and hours of time just trying to clean up the stickiness of the honey. It went over my tray 3.0. It went over my stuff, the wires, and I was wiping everything down. And it was terrible. And this other thing I'm going through is my cigarette adapter for the front seat is not working. I'm not sure. Right now there's not enough light. Well, light is starting to come out, but I need more light during the day. Probably at noontime. I'm going to have to check what it is. First, I'm going to check the fuse on the front side, and then if that one's okay, then I'll check the fuse on the hood side. And if it isn't those two, sorry, the honey. I am so traumatized by the honey. I'm traumatized by the honey. It's so sticky. And it may be the cigarette multi-port adapter that I got, because it charges my Garmin, also the phone that the phone I use to check my battery bank. Let me check my battery bank real quick. Should have done this earlier. But then I got up, and for those that have been watching my videos, if you are doing the car life not by choice, it's best that when you find a good sleeping spot, let that be your sleeping spot. Meaning, the moment you get up, get out of that area. You don't want to attract other people who are living in their vehicle. Either they don't know, or the inconsiderate. That's the one to be afraid of, the inconsiderate, because they will ruin it, and then you lose that sleeping spot. And it has happened for me like more than a couple times, a lot. Let me show my battery power right now. It's at 43%, so it has a lot of charging to do. It's actually not bad, because last time it was down to 30%, even lower. And the reason why I show it is because the weather, it's been getting hotter and hotter, hotter and hotter. So my battery has to, well, not my battery, the fridge has to be more cold and use up more power. Anyways, yeah, it looks like I'm going to be at the BP location for a bit. I'm going to really need to learn that emotional mastery. Yeah, there's going to be more people living in their vehicles, but this time I know, slow to anger. I gotta be slow to anger. So when I go, I need to be at peace. Like, yeah, I'm not going to be at this place, and I'm going to be at peace till the Father in heaven gives me a sign. All right, you're ready to go. And then I'm going to roll out. Am I worried about money? Yeah, I'm terribly worried about money. This whole week, from Monday all the way into today, Saturday, I made $21. $16 from the lady, and then another $5 from this other guy. So I'm grateful for those two customers. This is a heart. So I'm giving them hearts. Thank you for ordering. And yeah, I also tried the coffee with the honey, but this time with the molasses. Remember, I got the molasses, and let me try this again, because I just put an ice cube inside. So let's see how this tastes. Yeah, it's an acquired taste. You're gonna have to learn to like it. I am so tired of this honey. What in the world? Why does everything I touch feel so sticky? Man. Anyways, okay, I'm dragging the video too long. So what's next is, after this video, I'm gonna do the YouTube thing, meaning make the description, upload it, make sure everything's okay, and I'm also gonna study the Hmong, I've been making videos. And for those that want to check it out, just to see how I'm learning the Hmong, I created the channel Lu Hmong Sư. I don't think, in case anyone is curious, will know how to spell it, because it's written in Hmong. Let me see if I could do it here before I tune out. I mean, not tune out, to close the video. Right here. So this is the channel Lu Hmong Sư. I have 2 videos. If anyone wants to learn the Hmong, it's right there. And yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna try to take the Hmong more seriously. I do want to share what's next is just trying to be calm, especially handling with people, and I'm going to try to go at it with the Father of Heaven. What He commanded me to do is learn the Hmong, to work out and to have the emotional mastery. Because remember how I tried to end the saga with the Buena Park, the BP location, as I call it, is I want to be very calm. I'm going to do my best to be calm. So I hope the next update I could share it. Like, yeah, I encountered a lot of those people, but I was able to keep it calm because I still have the strength and the power to move to a different place, and I did not let them get to me. I hope that's going to be the case. We shall see. And yeah, I also want to check the fuse. Hopefully everything's okay. I don't want to buy another unit. And the other thing I do know is I'm going to need to get an oil change. Perhaps when I do the oil change, we're going to travel to a different city, or prepare to travel to a different city. And after the oil change, I probably need to check the freon or the antifreeze for the air conditioner, because the air's been not that cold. So I'm thinking it might be low and it needs to be charged up. I'm not sure if it's something I could do on my own. I'll probably research it a little bit and see how it is. Hopefully it's not too hard, but I don't know. But if I need to take it to a mechanic, then I will. That's going to say garage. And I need to say high beams, but I've been saying brights. And I'm not British. Anyways, that's all I have for this video. I want to say thank you to those that have watched the video all the way through. If you are new and enjoy the content, please consider helping me out with a like, a comment, a share. And if you're not subscribed, to subscribe, because any interaction with the video will help out the channel. It'll let the YouTube lad know that I'm a good content creator, and it would push out my contents even more. And to all my returning viewers, thank you so much for your support. I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful. And it is very encouraging for me to keep it moving and keep going forward. And I need all the encouragement that I could get. Let's hope the story, not of me, but of we, will become better and better, better and better. We shall see. Until the next, the Father of Heaven willing, hallelujah, and Sinji Dua, and I hope y'all will have a great prep day, Sunday.